Alright, welcome to the podcast. My name's Axel.
I thought it was a Would You Rather.
Yeah, it's still the podcast.
Oh, shit.
Welcome to Questions of the Day, Would You Rather edition.
That's not even questions.
It's not questions of the day, questions of the internet. Thanks, fam.
It's alright. That's one of Adrian's moments.
Nigga, you guys are talking about Would You Rather.
Welcome back to Adrian Moments on the podcast.
Yes, okay, this is Raul.
This is Ignacio.
Yeah, this is another questions of the internet.
Alright,
This time
I
we're...
didn't get to say who I was.
Pretty much introduce yourself with your lines.
My name's Victor.
Alright.
Hi.
So instead of going to Ask Reddit, we're going to ask to our Would You Rather.
I already said all this.
No, you. So, alright, first question.
No, you.
Would you rather look great in photos but bad in person, or look bad in photos but great in person?
Great in
Fucking,
person.
yeah, great in person.
Great in person.
Great in person, boy. I already
Never
look
take
bad.
photos, fam!
Hey, it's kind of... I'm already taking it back, but this kind of takes it back to one of the earlier episodes when Victor was talking about which one is better for personality or looks.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah,
You weren't
Ignacio
there.
wasn't there, but it was
Yeah, what
questions
was
of the. I think it was the first one.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Your favorite podcast member wasn't there that time.
But yeah, I feel like we answered that with somewhat that in our mind, not thinking it, but it was there.
Yeah, I look like total shit in pictures, so I never take any.
I don't know, I'm like really self-insecure, and sometimes when people say, "Oh man, you're fucking photogenic," I'm like,
Nigga, what?
yeah, I was like, I remember that shit. Fucking senior year, it was theater class, and some girl like, "Can I take a picture of you?" Like,
What?
why? Like, cause you look very photogenic. Fuck, I was like, is this bitch joking?
Someone did that to me once, but they like pretended that I was their boyfriend. I didn't understand. I was like, what the fuck?
Like, remember that shit in 8th grade?
Shut
That
up.
random like girl.
No, it was so weird. It was just random.
That was her prince.
All men are kings.
No, I don't remember.
I remember there was some girls like, "You're my prince." I was like,
It's a meme.
"Where are you?"
Who the fuck are you?
I'm at home.
It should breathe. Shit.
What are you? King.
With me, I don't take very good pictures. Yeah, the JoJo pose, almost the half JoJo pose. What's it called? I'd rather look good in person and bad in pictures, because my pictures already look bad enough. So
Yeah, they make me cringe.
Fucking
No, actually, I might have to take my answer back. Actually, here,
Right.
because I feel like I don't know, like pictures are what keeps like the people you pass it down to, like for them to know who you were,
Like,
and it keeps your picture,
So you
forever.
But I think
So
an
you want-
ugly father / Theo / whatever the fuck you are is kind of funny and be like, this nigga ugly,
Well,
but
I'm
he's
a
family.
TBH.
what? So you want like?
I mean, eventually I'm gonna get wrinkles and get old.
I already have some.
Not that old people are ugly, but
so
That's what you're.
so like kind of take a picture
Yeah.
like my name is Earl.
Oh shit.
Take a picture blinking every time.
yeah.
I'll take a picture.
This one time I was watching My
That's
Name
the
is
fucking-
Earl, and
yeah.
I took a photo and he was actually had his eyes closed. It was playing the video. I thought that was crazy. I thought it was cursed.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, would this extend to like videos too,
Yeah.
or
I'm
not?
pretty sure, yeah.
Oh, then nah, I'd stick with my answer. Wait. Yeah. I don't know what.
But I forgot.
I was like, because if it didn't, then I would choose that other one.
Yeah, I do agree with Axel though. Like, it's the memory that's you're passing down. Like, you may look ugly in in person, but in
you don't
your
want to
picture,
give your grandkids boners on how hot you are in
What
pictures
the
though.
fuck, dude?
What
Yo,
the heck?
Good looking doesn't always mean attractive,
You never
and
know.
unless you're into that, just saying.
You never know. Offsprings are always weird, fam. Just look at
Yeah.
yourself.
One
Sometimes
there
they
might be a
nut noses.
squish.
These millennials, am I right?
Right, next.
Next question.
Next one.
Okay. Here's a pretty interesting one. Would you rather die in agony while surrounded by loved ones, or die peacefully but alone?
Peacefully but alone.
Give
Why
me a
would I
bullet.
want
No, just kidding.
Oh fuck, it's pretty.
peacefully but alone? I'm dying. I'm not having like a
Damn.
concert.
You're depressed as hell.
No, I'm not. I'm the least depressing one of this group.
That
I
is
think
true.
I'll do the agony and a live one.
Why?
I would do the agony.
Because then I could hold my hand. I could hold my hand. I'd be like,
Me hold my hand.
my last words would be like,
Bitch, I'm just gonna be like,
like a king. My last words would be like, mijo. Tears. Or something like ironic.
some great last words to tell someone while you're dying.
What if you're like burning and shit? You can't hold hands and he's like,
You're gonna burn everyone
Shut
else.
up.
Yeah, but
Okay,
hey, you're
You're in
so,
agony.
yeah, you're dying in agony, boy.
Let's say you got
I'm
your
in
fucking...
I'm in internal agony all the time. So
Ooh,
nothing
does
would
that
be-
count? I go with that.
Is it emotional agony or is it like physical? Like we gotta have some parameters.
It's physical.
Oh, then that's fine. I could be like it could hurt a lot, but it's like once that adrenaline kicks in, I'm good.
That shock.
Yeah, once I go into shock, it's like it doesn't.
Let's say you don't go into shock.
I'm gonna die anyways.
Shaking my hand.
You're gonna be hurt.
Oh, wait a minute.
It's going stupid. I don't know what's happening. All right, I need you to repeat that one. I'm sorry.
I'll repeat the question.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Would you rather die in agony while surrounded by loved ones, or die peacefully but alone?
Peacefully, but alone.
You're depressed as hell.
Why do you want people to fucking see you die? They're gonna be crying and be like, shut the fuck up.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. Let me die already.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Just
I
kill me
agree.
already.
I'd want to die peacefully but alone. Like my sleep, for example.
Here's
I'm
something-
alone. I'm asleep, and I just die, and then they find me. My loved ones will find me dead.
There's
But like,
hold up. There's counter arguments to this though. If you want to start with yours, Victor, because
Here's something you could think of. Would dying in agony mean like being in like a vegetated state or whatever? Like you can't do anything or whatever?
well, you're
Really
dying.
coma?
So.
But
Well, a coma isn't.
not a
it's
coma,
not-
but like a vegetable where you're kind of aware of what's
So
going
Where
on.
you're
like-
slowly dying.
so you're just
Like,
like,
say you're
can't
bleeding
do
out.
anything
so you're
about it.
You just slowly deteriorate.
Would that like put you in agony maybe?
I don't know. I've never been a vegetable before.
Yeah, all of us have it like.
I feel like that's another way of dying in
You're
agony.
the only one that
'cause
said
you
surgery.
want to do something, but you can't do anything really.
Did you hear that?
What?
Alright, let's go.
I
Next
was too
question.
busy. Yeah. Well, what would Axel want to say?
Yeah. Did you want to?
Oh yeah. I was gonna say the way you can. Another way you can look at it is, not many people get to experience, the first time someone dies, and when you do experience that, you kind of
Don't want to experience it again.
you don't want to experience it again, but you kind of get through, like a step through life. Like you kind of gain something from it just from watching it, even though it's like a horrible thing to kind of watch. But I feel like you gain something from that. I don't know, not exactly like. I don't know how to explain it exactly, but I feel like you'd come out stronger after seeing someone die.
I get what you mean. Like,
Yeah, I could see it now.
like if you're there in the room as they pass away, because that's. Oh boy, I've had to experience that. I was really young. I was like 6, so and it was my great grandparent. It's okay.
Great?
Doesn't matter.
You have great grandparents?
Not anymore.
That's why I said that.
Damn.
Oh yeah. No, it was my great grandparent.
Great. God damn.
They served in World War II.
Jesus fucking Christ.
That was a long time ago.
How early did they make people?
Make
People have been around for like millions of years, dog.
Fuck you.
But I would much rather die in agony with surrounded by people I love, because that would help me get through, to the end, instead of dying peacefully and alone, because it only, depending on, the path I choose in life, I'd rather have that idea, that promise that there's people in my life that will show up there, even if it's people I least expect.
So like spoiler. So like would you rather die like Logan, the fucking tree stump sticking through him, or like spoiler Godfather, the Godfather like just collapsing.
Oh, I'd rather. Oh yes, spoiler for a movie from the 80s and
Yeah.
a movie from last year.
Would you rather die with the fucking tree sticking out of your chest, or just like falling, collapsing in the garden?
I'd rather
Ooh,
get
collapsing
that.
that garden sounds real nice.
I don't know about that.
I mean, yeah, you're dying, but it's in a garden. I'm like a.
Soft
I really
soil.
like. I guess
Flowers
Like the
like
smells good.
watering my plants and all that shit. I think it's really nice and peaceful.
Well, I mean, he died while playing with the kids, though.
Oh.
Well, like, the kid didn't even know what the fuck. The kid thought he was drunk. He was still playing.
It's like, hey, why aren't you moving? I'd rather go out like Logan.
Oh, fuck.
Because it's
Ouch.
like
So crap.
I'd much rather be near someone that loves me and I love them. Because now I know, well, at least in Logan's example, he died doing something that he felt he needed to do.
Protecting the kids.
Yeah,
Yo,
protecting Laura
I
specifically.
was gonna say I like these questions because they're making me think about the other side that I never thought I would choose,
Yeah.
and then I'm probably gonna end up switching on a lot of these.
Right. Nice
Okay.
catch.
Next question, nigga.
Ketchup.
Alright. Would you rather lose an arm or a leg?
Oh, fuck.
I'd rather lose a leg, dog.
That's the arm.
Why?
Because arms are.
Subjective.
I can get a prosthetic leg, and
Yeah.
that will
You
function
could also
almost.
get a prosthetic
Yeah,
arm.
Yeah, and how good are they?
I don't know. Tell the
Yeah.
girl from fucking the.
If I'm gonna get a prosthetic arm, I want it to be like
Not
Metal
that,
Gear
but-
Solid
Yeah,
5
just say
level.
that.
I want it to be fully functional like an arm.
Fucking goes like.
A 360.
You know, but like a
Fucking detachable arm. Rocket punch.
but like with the prosthetic leg, like those, like my legs will function normally. Like I may not have a foot, but I can still walk and run and do everything else normally.
Yeah.
But I can't do that with the prosthetic arm of any kind.
Unless
Not at the moment. Maybe fucking 30 years from now.
Unless you're a surfer girl.
Oh yeah. Unless I got all that
Then
money.
again, I don't think she did have a prosthetic arm. I don't remember how.
I don't know.
Now that I think about it, yeah, I guess I'd be cool.
You know,
with losing
and
a
you're
leg.
also like you have a lot of like artistic merit and everything.
Yeah.
Much more than we do.
Well, guess what? Time to learn with my left.
That's kind of the point I was gonna bring up.
Oh,
Like
sorry.
I would lose a leg, and the same reason is because of nausea. Like the leg it's just there. Like I use it to stand, run, walk, whatever. So if I get a prosthetic leg, it'll have the same exact function and work just as well as my real leg.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't want to lose an arm because, again, I do art.
Muscles.
I do music, and so I feel like without that arm, it completely changes everything. Yeah, sure, you could train it to like.
You
Train
lose
with
a
that
lot of
arm.
like fine motor functions
Yeah.
when you lose an arm.
Like,
You're gonna get that phantom pain.
Shut up.
you
The
can get
video
there.
game.
And yeah, it will change how I express myself visually and like.
You fuck. You're actually trying.
I get what you mean. Also, I'm overweight and I need to lose weight. So losing a leg will.
Wait, how much do you weigh?
It's not polite to ask a lady.
How much do you weigh?
I think 180.
You're a little bitch calling yourself overweight.
I am overweight. What the fuck?
Oh, you want-
I'm 5'8". I'm
You're
not.
a little bitch.
What the fuck does that mean? I am overweight.
He's just jealous.
Isn't that shit
I'm
like?
Most of your weight is muscle.
Isn't it like?
You're swole.
Isn't
That's
that like?
different.
Like
Yeah, I'm not that
the
big.
fucking. What was it like? Comparing the height to weight.
Yeah, the BMI. The
Yeah,
body
isn't that
mass
shit
index.
like?
It's not
accurate.
always.
Yeah, it's not accurate. as
No,
fuck.
especially when you're like athletes and stuff. Like you'll usually come out like obese, even though you pack on a bunch of muscle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just have a lot of fat.
Obese or
I'm not an athlete.
obese?
What the fuck? God, that's terrible.
I'm gonna have to agree with. I think everyone agreed on this one.
No, with arm.
Oh, okay. Well, I'd have to lose a leg. I mean, as I am right now, and what I'm planning to do in the future, I'm pretty much gonna be sitting down my whole life, and I feel like I'm probably gonna need my arms more than anything.
Hey, so you don't have to deal with numb legs.
You're only losing one leg.
You also
So
have to
the-
deal with
Yeah, I could
the
sit on the
phantom
toilet
pain.
longer.
Yeah, that means he could sit on one leg and not have to worry about it going numb.
You're gonna fucking cramp on your stump where you got your leg.
That would be terrible. It's like you're just like slapping it to wake it up.
Oh fuck.
It's like you hit the metal
Come on,
accidentally.
Siri.
Come on, Siri. Hey Google.
So what about you, Victor?
Did you
Your
change your
answer,
mind at all?
Yeah. I didn't think ahead, like, oh shit. I just thought, like, legs were super fucking useful for getting around, but then again, I could get a prosthetic and nothing would
Or you
change
could
as
get a
much.
wheelchair too. It's like,
Well,
there's a lot of means to get
Wheelchairs
around.
are cool, though.
What, can't you climb upstairs?
You could.
Actually, yeah, there are wheelchairs that climb upstairs.
What the fuck?
It's the walker from
A weapon to
the
surpass.
walker.
A weapon to surpass Metal Gear.
That being said, I never played Metal Gear, so.
Good, dumb.
It's really good.
No, it's
You
not.
should play them all.
Let's play Snake Heroes.
Right,
Alright,
next.
ready?
Go,
Um,
Hit us
so-
with that new shit.
huh?
Hit us with that new shit.
Would you rather randomly teleport in a random location in the world once per day, and always on land, having to manually find your way back home, or spawn gills for 30 random minutes each day, rendering you unable to breathe air, thus forcing you to carry a small water-filled bowls
Oh man.
with you just
I
in
hate
case?
this one already.
I'd
We're
rather.
I'd rather teleport to random places and walk my ass home. every
Just
day.
teleport.
You know what? You
Even though I
learn
probably
more
never
about the
make
world.
it home.
Yeah, I agree
Mr.
with
Worldwide.
you. Become the actual Mr. Worldwide.
Fucking get teleported in front of a pack of lions.
ISIS.
You
Pack
make-
of
you-
lions.
I will defeat ISIS.
It's like,
This'll be the day.
I'll make ISIS become what was.
What's
This went from a really shitty would you rather to a really funny one.
It's like, so Mr. Worldwide, you may have been to Argentina and Florida and everything, but have you been to
You're gonna
Czechoslovakia?
teleport. You're gonna teleport right as you're answering that question.
Yeah, actually.
That's random, right?
Colin. Yeah.
Once a day somewhere.
Yeah, I'm in Czechoslovakia right now. I gotta walk my ass home now.
I'm gonna
You
get
gotta walk
back
back.
to you on that.
You know what? Realistically, yeah, I would love to go with that one, but I'm gonna have to go with the other one.
Gills?
It's just,
Like the fucking, like the one that you.
you know,
Most likely
it will
survive.
cost more to have to go back home. Like, what if you? I mean, you're gonna tell. What if you teleport to another country?
Why?
Basically,
Why?
you know,
How do you get back?
It's pretty much a guarantee.
Like, how do you get back? Like,
You don't.
You would have to learn so many languages.
Like, what
That'd
are
be
you like
cool, though.
Yeah, that would be
sleepy
cool.
one day?
Fucking hard.
But that'd be cool.
Hey, but it doesn't specifically say you have to get back home in a time limit. Like, you
But
could
it
just
says
stay
once
there.
a
So like
day.
I think about it like this.
fam.
You could just stay there and just teleport somewhere else.
I mean, yeah, but
But like, what if you're like fucking sleeping and the next thing you get teleported next to a bear?
Well, guess what? You're still asleep. And you're gonna stay asleep.
well, I guess it kind of depends on what point of my life I'm in.
yeah.
I would say.
Let's say now.
Now, I probably would take the random one.
Let's say in 10 years.
When I'm with a sustainable family and a job,
No.
probably the other one.
Oh,
I
shit,
would.
damn. I
I
already know how your life is gonna be.
ooh.
Must be nice.
I think about it like this. Like, I'm going to try to be in. I'm trying to go into film school and everything. I'm trying to become a movie director, and it's like the prospect of disappearing, like at random places, would be really cool. Because then it's like, oh, I have this place that I know of that I could probably use to film, but I also have to get home to that.
Yeah.
Bring a laptop
I don't
with you.
bring everything with me. You know.
What if
Yeah.
you teleport home? You're home, but you teleport somewhere else in home.
Fucking
And it's useless to me.
It'd be a coincidence.
Yeah,
Not
stuck
a
in
I
the
guess
desert.
so. Like I would, because of that, because of everything I do, I want to do, I'd have to go with the gills, because it's like it will be a
Teleport like a
complete
fucking foot over.
inconvenience, but it's like, yo, I can still function. I can still do things.
Yo, I love water.
It's like
Carry my tank. I mean, my gallon all day anyway.
It's like
Yeah, I
you're
just-
known as the weird guy that's just like carrying the fucking bowls every day. It's like, you see that weird guy walking over there? Don't talk to him. He carries bowls of water every day.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
but
water.
it's like
Oh yeah, I'm just hydrated, bro.
I just love me some water, boy.
H2O.
I love it so much.
Alright, so has everyone contributed to this one?
I haven't. I said I already fucking teleport.
Teleport?
Yeah.
I'm gonna teleport a foot over in your hole.
You're gonna teleport into the wall.
Oh fuck! You fucking
Flip into the wall.
the fucking
Clip
paradox.
T-post.
Oh, yo,
It's like when two surfaces try to collide, like the model just like spasming out.
Oh my god, you fucking your legs are just fucking extending and shit.
What is this, Bethesda?
Skyrim.
Bethesda. Is this Bethesda?
Bethesda.
It's like Skyrim, but with guns.
Remastered.
Ready for the next one?
This episode is sponsored by Pizza Hut.
That's not true.
We make hot pizza in this hut.
Yeah.
I didn't get the job.
Domino's.
Really?
Oh,
I'm just kidding. No,
Oh,
I
shit, I
couldn't
was
take the job.
Couldn't?
Yeah.
It's probably for another podcast.
Yeah. Jobs that failed.
Oh boy, I mean,
it's
mine
not
is.
sponsored
Alright,
by
let's go.
Pizza
It's
Hut.
not. It's not.
All right. Next question. Would you rather have to fight against a robot uprising or a zombie apocalypse?
That's a zombie.
Robot.
Why?
Oh shit.
Yeah. You
God
guys,
damn it.
don't just say
Because
it.
because what are you fucking
Oh,
facing
no.
against fucking T1000s and shit, boy?
Well,
It
guess
says
what?
robot, not fucking Android, dumbass.
Well,
You're
fucking
taking on
boy.
Android 17, fam.
And it
Take
depends,
out
like,
calculators.
but I get what you mean. Like, is it calculated? Is it like robots now, or is it like advanced, like almost human, like with the synths and
Fuck
it's
the
Fallout.
robot, fam.
Oh, so my robot shit with Will Smith?
yeah. Oh fuck.
'Cause you know I didn't see that.
You know, like, yeah, I know.
What?
What? Amy whore.
I don't know if I've told you guys, but I kind of like zombies are probably my only nightmare that I have now.
No.
Yeah, like eventually, like sometimes if I watch a zombie movie or something, I kind of wake up like at 3 a.m. or something, and I'm like really scared. And I like close the doors. I check if everyone's still good.
Alive.
You go to your brother with the gun.
Where the fuck have you been?
That kind of ties in
You
with
were-
my answer.
What's this blood on your lip,
I'd
boy?
rather not deal with zombies because I'd rather not turn into one. That's kind of lame.
We like The Walking Dead.
Alright, I never watched it. I'm never gonna.
No, I'm
It's
talking about
shitty. It's not a good show.
I'm talking about the game, the first season. Where you
But-
cut off your fucking arm.
There's always there's always the counter argument, but
Because then we're gonna learn some new ass fucking technology trying to fight robots, and that's pretty cool.
that
Are
is
we?
pretty
And
cool.
if we win, well, guess what? We know new technology.
Well then, what if
we
like,
lose? Well, there goes the human
what
race.
if like the robots become like so
Aware.
so fucking far superior?
It's
they-
called that idea is called the singularity. It's,
No, but like, what if they could fucking nuke us? What then? Like, since
Well,
they
they're
can't,
gonna
they
nuke
can't get
themselves.
like.
we can nuke us right now.
Yeah, but saying
That's
like,
always a
who's
threat.
fucking.
You know
Thanks
what can't
for
nuke
joining
us?
Adrian
Zombies.
moments right now.
Adrian moments.
Like,
You know, I'm gonna have to go with the robots too, because I feel like if we had to deal with zombies, I feel like the world would probably have to regroup in like a good year or so, maybe 2
World
years,
War Z.
till everyone regroups. Like, because I feel like there'll be a lot of looting. Everyone will start no trust with anybody.
you think that's not gonna happen with the robot uprising?
Not
Well, it
as
depends how the
much.
robots are gonna look like as well. Like, it's gonna like look like.
Maybe
It's
they'll
because
look like
we'll
humans.
form as
Maybe
a
they'll-
species to
Alright.
counter robots.
Fucking androids then.
When there's zombies, we just go
Right,
against
we-
each other.
We need to like find out like how the robots are gonna be once this like attack happens. What? Not sure.
They're gonna be robots. That's what they are.
I have to kindly disagree with
Just
all
spray
of you.
some water on them and bam, you win.
That's
You're
what?
stupid.
Is it gonna squirt bottle?
I
Got him.
fucking got him.
Okay, drive by, get a fucking fire truck and shit.
I have to go with zombies
Yeah.
because
Black
I-
Ops zombies.
like so I think about it like this: like if they're robots and they're advanced enough to have their own thoughts, they
God.
That's the first thing I thought.
You know,
That's the first thing I thought.
Be gone, talk.
They have
you know,
thoughts.
like they're fully functioning and everything. That means they have their own power source individually and everything. They would have access to the internet and everything, which means that our biggest means of communication across everyone is gone, and the memes are gone. But with zombies, that isn't necessarily true.
I printed out my memes.
I did that too, actually.
You print out
The
your
duck.
memes.
I did that too.
Y'all weird.
Y'all weird.
I was in class.
Like-
I was bored.
I see that. It's like all of the ways to communicate are still there. governments will still continue to function.
Yeah.
But if a robot
until
does,
it gets overthrown by zombies.
that's
I'm
assuming
pretty
that
sure the
they're-
humans are gonna overthrow them.
Yeah, it's like it'd be more humans. It wouldn't be zombies. Zombies, in theory, are completely mindless, unless you're going with like Return of the Living Dead zombies.
Super
Super like
zombies.
they're OP as
Fido.
fuck.
Oh yeah, boy, they are.
We're going with Fido.
What?
Fidelity. All right.
Team
Oh,
Fidelity.
you wrong.
Oh.
I have to answer.
Oh fuck. I go with zombies. Simple as that. I don't know. I don't know. I agree a lot with Ignazio's points right here.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say I also switch sides.
You're a little
Even though it's
bitch.
your worst nightmare.
No, I've been thinking like, in a zombie situation, I feel like everybody already knows what zombies are.
Yeah.
I feel like they wouldn't be that much of a threat at this
they
point.
have an idea of what to do in a way. With the robots, it's just like completely just out there. And then I feel like the robots will be
They're OP.
a bit harder to take down as well. Because, you know, they got that metal and shit.
Those calculations.
Water, fam.
It's just fucking like a fucking dog or a cat.
Just imagine like a robot dog just fucking charging at you.
Oh fuck.
What is it, Rick and Morty?
What is this? Wolfenstein?
Black Mirror. What?
Alright, so
You're just taking reference.
last question.
Bad
All it ever
references.
devolves into.
Alright, last question. Would you rather be immortal or impervious to damage?
Impervious to damage.
Impervious damage.
Why? You guys.
Because like, once
I-
you're
it makes
immortal.
Why?
Because once you're alright.
Split, there's a line right here.
Once you're immortal, like you can't die for shit.
And
Right?
if you're impervious to damage, is it not also true?
Oh, fuck.
Oh fuck! Like what if you?
But I think about like, dude, when you say impervious, I just think about like physical damage. Like, say you get shot, right? But then you'll still die from
I'm
age.
gonna hurt you emotionally, fam.
You'll still die from age.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Because you're not immortal.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
immortal, you won't die for age. You
I
won't
won't get hurt at all.
so
What
think
more
about.
could I ask? I could fucking chop off my leg. Oh man, I didn't even notice.
You, did we not just establish that
Wait.
you still die?
I
Yeah,
think-
you'll still die,
it would
but
bleed
I
out.
ain't gonna feel shit.
I think a lot of people have a false idea of what immortality is. Immortality is you don't die of age, but you could still die from like normal means. So you could get in a car accident and still die.
Yeah.
You're
Like-
not impervious. That's why you're not
That's your
impervious to
higher
damage,
being of
So
the
impervious
world.
damage is like you get shot and then you still survive.
and you still survive, but you die of old age.
Yeah, rather be
And
dead.
being immortal is the opposite of that.
Yeah.
You don't die of old age, but you can die from damage.
Yeah, I heard impervious damage.
I'd rather be immortal, dog.
You're gay.
Fuck, I shoot you right now, boy.
Because like I think about it like this, like say you're out somewhere, right? Say you're backpacking or whatever through Yosemite like you want to do, and you're impervious to damage. You're gonna die of old age, right?
Yes.
But say you get stuck in like a mudslide or something, you're gonna fucking be there until you die.
Of old age.
You're gonna be completely alone, and there's not really much you can do.
Yeah.
This ties in with the other
Call
would you
my way
rather.
out.
I'd rather die alone.
God damn it.
Peacefully, fam.
not very
I'm not
peaceful.
gonna feel shit, but I'm gonna die in peace, man.
It'd be awesome though, like since you can't
Oh, the
since you
bar.
can't die from like other shit, except for old age, right? You can just fucking fall off a mountain. That's the quickest way to get down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really
You
awesome.
can do that.
Always wanted to be a pig in mud.
Alright, now, so let's be honest. You only want to be immortal because Dio influenced you.
I don't watch JoJo. What the fuck?
Though, however, well, that brings up the question. If you're impervious to damage, you don't take damage, but however, you still take like hits to the body. Do you still bleed internally? Do you still break bones and stuff like that? So you have to heal.
Like,
Dio,
So
fam.
you just don't feel the damage. However, it doesn't kill you either. But would you still be able to like that? It still messes up your body that you had to recover from that
So,
damage.
like,
Is it like a Superman thing? Like,
No, it's Dio.
Yeah, are you like Superman where nothing could like penetrate you or hurt you at all?
Penetrate your
So
asshole.
you still get hurt from it?
Like, yeah.
emotionally.
Like I said, I'm gonna kill you emotionally,
is
fam.
that a type of damage?
So
that I'll take?
like how Adrian said, if
Are
you
you
fall off a
raising a-
mountain, you won't feel the damage nor will it kill you. But would it still like shatter your bones? That you have to like
Oh,
recover
okay.
for it to like heal up again.
Okay, now since you add that now, it's like, fuck. So I think about it's like falling off a mountain, like, you walking up.
Yeah, like
To
Dio.
walk it off. Fucking cartoon.
like that's how
Dio, fam.
I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of pros and cons to both of these. So like, but that's if we're considering if you do take like internal damage and stuff like that. That like I said again, you break your bone or something.
I feel like taking the immortality route is kind of just living more of a normal life, but just having more time
To enjoy it.
in the
And,
in
like,
the
to do
fact
stuff.
in the fact that it's probably a low chance you're gonna die by some other way of not old age.
Yeah, like if you want to die, you can just fucking kill yourself. Whatever you want.
Why are you endorsing
fucking
that,
die.
dude? Don't endorse that.
But this is if you're immortal.
Don't endorse that, fam.
But like,
Don't kill yourself, guys.
Anyways, I would have to choose the immortality for that reason, and that like, for me, my biggest problem is not having enough, thinking I won't have enough time for everything. That I won't have enough time
Oh, you're one of those.
That's why.
What the fuck? I see where this is
to, and
going
so it's
now.
just like it's just giving me an extension on all the things.
You sad little man.
So like when you're
I mean, all of that's true, but still.
so like once you're like immortal, like you don't age, right? Or do you?
That's also a
you're
good
deodorant.
question. Will you
So, like
will
will you
age
be
enough?
will you look like in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s?
yeah, there you go. That's another thing to consider. Like, do you actually age but do not die at that
This
age?
is why you should be impervious to being hurt.
Like,
So, like,
imagine
yeah.
being like 90 years old.
Like I said, you're like,
But you won't
there's
feel
pros and
shit.
cons to everything. And if you're like 90, like going above 90, you're already like, you can't do much right there. So you
Yeah.
can,
Well, I assume it would be how we are now, like our age now.
like in our like young body and stuff like that.
Yes.
Young body.
From the moment it starts that I have immortality.
Yeah, from this moment, it would be whoever chooses has that from here on out.
The
Which is
immortal
it?
baby.
Who's immortal?
You're immortal, baby, like a
Immortal
vampire
baby.
from Twilight.
I forgot what's the name.
Everyone does.
Wasn't like so.
Alright.
Wasn't like Edward from like. Oh shit! What are you talking about? Right.
I think we're just split on this one.
Yeah, I think it's pretty split.
Yeah.
Honestly.
What were you on? What did you
It's
choose?
hard to convince
I
to get to
chose
the other side.
Oh wait, I chose immortality.
What were you again? Impervious?
Yeah, previously damage.
Yeah, you two are impervious to damage.
Because it makes sense. Why be hurt? Exactly. Don't be hurt. If you're immortal,
Don't
you're
be
gonna
hurt.
get your fucking
Be glad.
emotions hurt.
You can still get your emotions hurt like that.
But I won't feel shit.
Your drawing sucks.
Like,
Oh,
guess what?
fuck.
I didn't feel that at all. I'm impervious to being hurt.
I was like, you can still have other reactions. You
Yeah,
can still
but-
get angry.
Yeah, I'm
at
gonna
it.
In
fucking slap him,
In
but
the
I'm not
immortal
gonna be
way,
hurt.
the immortal way is like your painting sucks. Oh, okay, I have enough time to fix that.
Yeah, like you can continuously fix and work on everything.
Alright,
But
let's
then
see.
you'll be like,
you don't think you're a good artist?
But
You
then
can,
you'll
you
be
can
like,
build on that skill.
Alright,
You'll be
let's say you're
obsessed with
fucking
that.
close-minded as fuck like me. I'm gonna fucking beat the shit out of the dude who said my painting sucks.
But
Beat his
then-
ass, say, hey man, let's see you do something better with your broken ass bones.
But then you'll be
And then you're gonna be in fucking jail, dumbass.
If they
What-
catch me.
It's not
But then like you know how I said like, oh man, I have all this life, all this fucking.
Alright, guys, legends.
But
Speak.
because you say like,
Sorry.
oh, I have this time to fix it, right? Then you'll be obsessed with like, oh man, it's not good enough. Will you fucking rather?
I'm already like that, dog.
Oh fuck.
Most people are like that already.
Then
That attitude would not change at all.
you should fucking change.
You got
James
all this
good.
time to change.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
That just makes us more human than you.
What?
I don't know where that one came from, so.
What you trying to say, huh?
I'm
What's
too
your-
busy trying to fight Ignacio.
Was that the book you've been reading?
The Twitter.
No,
Twitter
not the
book?
Twitter book. Jesus.
Right, I think
Being in nothingness.
Jesus.
nutty.
Nut.
Nuttingness.
Nuttiness.
Alright, well,
I don't like
so
Nutella.
we all split now, but
Yeah, that's the most divisive question.
Okay.
Rick and Morty's trash.
Everyone agrees with that. The Szechuan sauce trash.
Oh yeah, Szechuan sauce is fucking.
This tastes like teriyaki.
alright, well,
Watered down teriyaki.
we done with this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, well, this will conclude this episode of the new episode of Would You Rather.
Yep. I'm Axel. We'll see you guys the next time.